morning and Happy New Year to everyone tuning in. This is Kai Siegel coming to you from the Triangle Curling Club in Durham, North Carolina. This is our New Year's Day point spiel, which will be a 2-draw event. But we're not playing standard curling. No, we are playing skins today. So these teams are going end to end, not to get a specific number of points per end, but winning an end will get them points. And as the game continues, the later ends are going to be worth more points. So at no point are any of these teams out. And after this game, they're going to break for lunch and have a whole second draw for more chances at more skins.
Wait only, wait only.
There's one right here. Right around.
Don't touch, don't touch.
For today's commentary on our...
Mine's good. All right, Ben. Yeah. In the house. Yes.
For today's commentary, we have 2 live streams on our Triangle Curling YouTube channel. One is going to be maintained as a full set of 4 sheets, so you can always find yourself or your favorite curler and check that out. And then on our second channel, I'm going to be featuring different games, commenting on what's going on specifically on those, on that specific sheet. And I'm going to be jumping around to each game just to see what's going on amongst all of the different curlers that are out here today.
Let's see, probably go, yeah.
Never, don't touch.
So let's go ahead and dive in to sheet A.
Wait only.
Draw under here.
Want us to go? I want in front of you. I'm perfectly happy with the cards, so that's okay. I wanted it up front.
All right, Ben, do it again, but a little bit harder.
Forward.
Good way.
Okay, it's got to curl over. Okay. I got it.
I don't think it's through.
Yes. Yeah.
I would like it in.
So
All right, off.
attempt to take out the shot red.
I would like it out counting them. Not that it should matter, but it makes me feel better.
A bit of an overcurl, sending both stones deeper into the house over on A.
Hit roll.
Red sitting shot, but is not covered by the guard. Red gets a chance to cover. They want this to sit just to the right side of the center line and protect that shot rock. It's working hard to keep it moving.
All the way, you got it, all the way. Let's go.
Just gets on top of the center line. A little bit of protection, but there is a gap between those red guards. Looks like instead yellow opting to remove
Slightly more than
this
T-weight.
top red, potentially run it back, take out the shot red as well.
Line's pretty good. Switch!
Let's put one here. Top 12. If you're heavy, that's
Here
fine.
comes that Yellowstone, taking out the guard and taking out their back yellow in an unfortunate ricochet.
Start coming in this way.
Red now sitting 2 in the house.
Okay. Just like top 12.
Excuse me.
Once again,
Back four ways.
looking for that guard.
No.
As as a reminder for those not familiar with skins play,
It's early. It's
Not
definitely
moving
going
at
to
all.
be weird.
you're not going to be scoring each end based on the number of stones in the house.
Never.
The team with hammer will win the end if they score 2 or more points, and the team without hammer will win the end if they score any points at all.
No. Stay it out, Ben. Needs to move.
The first 2
Yeah.
ends of these game are worth 1 point each. The following 4 ends are worth 2 apiece, but then those last 2 ends, 7 and 8, are worth 3 apiece. Big points later on.
It's after the holiday.
Way inside.
Back to sheet A, yellow looking to dislodge this red advantage.
Go this way.
Going to
Bump this
run
up.
this red back.
Eli.
They will remove 1, sliding their own yellow out to a biter. And red still maintains
Back
control.
for weight.
Yeah, just here.
2 inside the 8-foot.
I mean, actually, no, this is going to be better.
Okay.
That last one was like T.
Okay. He's good. Whoa.
Never.
Oh, wait, back.
Yep.
Okay. That's fine.
Nice. Go.
All right.
Zero.
All right, I'm up to give it.
It was an argument among people. Control. Yep. Here comes. Good shot. Wow, that thing.
Red throwing a guard. Looks like they're more concerned with the raise on that yellow than they are protecting their shot rock. It does leave it slightly open. And yellow looking to take advantage of that opening and take over shot position.
You got it. Woo.
Just got to get around this guard. And makes a bit of contact. Not quite enough to move it out of counting position. It still holds on
Never. Got plenty.
with 2 counting stones.
Got a lot. Don't touch it. Don't want to tap it. All right, that works.
Back way. Yeah, guys. All the way. All the way. Now keep on going. You got it. Keep on going. Nice one. How's the weight?
Right here.
All right, no, we need to sound it out.
So honestly, just like anything works.
Okay, whoa.
Redstone finally on its way after a bit of deliberation. And it is just going to settle up front. Another guard.
How slow's the ice?
She said the first one I think was 32.
House is getting pretty busy. Yellow is running out of options for how they are going to get into the house. There is a gap between those 3 red guards. If they want to curl in, using some of those red stones as backing, perhaps.
Mine's okay. I wouldn't, no touch. It's coming in hot. Yep.
Here comes that yellow draw. Looking to hit that gap, and they do. A little bit of a ricochet off their own yellow, and that will settle in second shot position.
I think we just have to draw this guy. Yeah. You know. Can we get to here? Yeah. I mean, how very good. I mean, we could go there. So even if I'm just here, that's really good. He's gonna have it'll break at the end, but it's fun and pretty sure you start. And yeah, if I'm a little deep, just break it back.
Red looking to come down through that same gap.
Wait only.
But stopping short and just building a barricade of red rocks, preventing yellow from getting into the house. There are still, there is still a gap, but it keeps getting more and more narrow for these yellow rocks. Red still sitting shot, yellow number 2. The team with hammer does need a second point if they want to pick up the points for this end.
Mine's good, yeah.
This appears to be the final rock for this end. In order for yellow to get these points, they are going to need to dislodge that red and maintain position with 2 stones. Here comes the yellow coming down the outside. And curling in, making contact with the guard. Pushing a red up into the 12-foot. But this looks like a single red rock. And that will be 1 point for red with the steal.
He's got that. Yeah, I mean, oh, wait. I just hit this off the top. I could just go a slight little draw. Yeah, I mean, I could actually go through. There's nothing to do. Do you think you should go there, not sweat? Yeah, I mean, I could draw pretty easily.
Jumping over to sheet B.
It's just got to be across
as they wrap up their first end of the game. Final red rock coming in. Yellow currently sitting in shot position. Looking for a ricochet, a beautiful bounce, which will give red 2 position with the hammer. That means that red will take that point with a beautiful final shot.
All right, Ben. So somewhere in front of the house.
Looks like all teams have finished their first end of play and are beginning end number 2.
You're retired from curling after that shot. Yeah, it's fine. Let it go. You want to grab your stabilizer? Or are we good?
Nice shot, Nate.
Bit of a slip on this first delivery, but it'll end up being a far corner guard. You never know when that might come in handy later.
Line's good.
Wait only, wait only. All right, never, never, don't touch.
Both teams trying to set up their initial guards, but this one coming in a little hot. That will sail straight through.
Good weight. Take a little bit less weight. Anywhere in play. We're great.
Red trying to set up some center guards.
So really, I just say,
But another stone drifting to the side. They might be able to get a ricochet off their own red and get into the house. Oh, but it misses just wide. And will also be removed from play.
we tap it, that's fine.
Just in front of it.
Wait only, wait only. I'd like it in paint. But I want it in front of feet.
A little bit less on this yellow here. Coming into the house. Resting just past the tee line.
Down to it, Jeff. T-line. Okay. T. Eric, squeeze. I know. So much T-line weight. Ben, just you.
Red looking for a freeze on this yellow. Stone has quite a bit of curling left to do if it's going to make it all the way across the sheet. Not quite enough weight, but it will bite that center line at 12 foot, giving red some position in the house, but an opportunity for yellow to defend that shot rock.
Wait only.
Red team having scored in the previous end. Hammer falls to the yellow team, which means they need at least 2 scoring rocks if they're going to pick up the points this end.
Perfect.
Same thing, man. Something more weight.
And they get that guard right in line with the shot yellow. Very good defensive position. And red choosing to come down the other side of the sheet. Plenty of space over there to curl behind their center red.
Oh, Laura, she said
Well, for speed, you're throwing a few. That's all right.
Hanging a bit wide. And going to settle in the back of the house.
from behind.
Yellow seems to like that idea as well and also wants to curl behind that center red and try to take control of the button.
Touch wide, never, never, don't touch it. Never, never.
Hanging a bit wide, hitting some frosty ice, not quite getting as deep, and will end up in just a guard position. That is going to make it more difficult for both teams to draw down that side of the sheet. Instead, call from red is to draw down the opposite side, potentially using the shot yellow as backing if they can curl in between those two stones, those two yellows. Going to be pretty tight, and instead coming up a little light, tapping off the yellow guard.
Give me back 4 ways.
Basically, as good as we can get. That's great.
Call from yellow is to raise their own stone. Not satisfied with the curl. She's getting on this ice instead of going for a little tap up.
Keep it coming, keep it coming. Press that guard.
Stone has to curl in and only getting a little bit of a raise, not getting all the way into the house.
Back 4.
Yellow still with just a single shot rock, and that would not be enough for them to take up the skins this end. Yellow has to get a second stone into counting position. And if neither team is able to pick up those points for an end, those points will carry over into the following end. So bigger opportunities can come later on. Red coming in and tapping up the yellow. There's the raise that yellow was looking for. Unfortunately, it was the red team that gave it to him. Now yellow sitting comfortable with 2 scoring points, and they just need to maintain a defensive position.
Never, never, wait only, wait only.
Yellow now trying to plug this gap. Getting a bit of a split on the guards, but it does cover their second shot rock.
Unless you want to draw.
Either one, I don't care.
All right, let's do this. Same weight.
Give me a little more because that seems to be my control weight today.
Again, red here, they don't have to necessarily take over the entire house. They just need to disrupt yellow, just dislodging one yellow rock. would be enough to put us back into a null situation and force those points to carry over. That does give them quite a few more options than in typical play.
Fourth line.
Hit our 2 red.
That's all right. Yeah. Yeah, guys. All the way. You got it all the way. All right.
Redstone coming in, breaking up some of the guards, opening up that yellow for a hit. Team Reed immediately wanting to replace that guard. Does not want to give Red a free shot to dislodge their chance at scoring.
Sweep! Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it.
Line's good. Yeah. It seems a little heavy. Yeah. Promote. Roll this way. We're gonna get around that. Or
Sit on that back.
And that yellow rock not quite in a guard position, instead coming right up to its yellow friend. This puts yellow at 3, but those 2 stones are vulnerable. Red looking for a big hit here to dislodge both of those yellow rocks.
try to touch it. They're 3. Yeah. Probably more. Move it inside. Yeah. There we go. Yes!
Here comes that final red, looking to cause a disruption. They're sweeping hard, but it is curling in. Oh, clips off the guards. And that will leave 3 yellow remaining in scoring position. Yellow setting up to throw this last rock, but they are already in a position to control this end, so they are just going to throw it away and pick up that 1 point for end number 2.
Wait only. Top eight's fine. Make sure it's in, that's all. That's fine, as long as it's in. Top 4. Mine's good. Yeah!
Let's slide over to sheet C.
Center guard.
Sewell and Miles finishing their second end. This yellow rock coming in a little heavy, and it will go all the way through, leaving 2 reds in scoring position.
Where is it? All right, don't touch it.
And Miles will pick up that points from end number 2, giving them a 2-0 lead.
All right, Ben.
Going into end number 3. Now things start to get interesting. The next 4 ends are all going to be worth 2 points each instead of just 1.
I'll play left field because they're so popular. Okay, that's good. Okay, Walt. Gotta curl over. Off. Now play.
Try it again. Let's wait.
Nice shot.
Initial red rock coming in a little heavy, ending up in the back of the forefoot. Shot rock is shot rock, but this stone is available to be removed. Here's our first yellow rock of end number 3.
That works. Great.
All right, Ben, other way.
Sweeping hard, trying to get this guy to come center.
Yeah.
They've got it over the hog, and they're trying to bring it as deep as they can to the sheet. It is going to end up as a corner guard. Excellent sweeping by the whole team. Carry that stone closer to the house.
There it is. Just
Red with 1 stone in the house, just looking for a guard.
Draw behind.
Okay, that's good. Back 4. Whoa, y'all, whoa. It's gotta get off this.
Coming in to make contact on the yellow. Will shove that up and out the back of the house.
Yeah. Well,
And because due to the free guard zone, that yellow rock was not allowed to be removed. So you see the teams resetting that yellow rock where it was and removing the red rock from play.
It's all good. Nope.
Just let's hit this back eight. Back eight here to here. We're a bit out here.
Chance for yellow to take over control of the house.
T-line, Jess.
Promoting? Yeah. Here it comes. Back eight.
Yellow rock coming in. Right up to that red. Going to get a little bit of a hit. And a split.
Good line. Where is it, Anna? Which way you want to go? Which handle?
Got a lot of curling.
Stay with it.
Jeremy's rock.
All right.
This way. I'll go back.
Yep.
Is that what you said?
So we're really like, Eddie.
Yep.
Get in there.
T. Miles looking to take this opportunity to knock out that shot yellow with a nose hit.
Okay. All right. You can sweep if you need to. Yes, sweep for line.
Sweeper staying close. They're jumping on it as that stone really starts to curl. And it will get a bit of a hit. Just enough to dislodge the yellow, almost taking their own red out as well. But that stone is going to hang on, biting onto the back of the 12-foot.
That works.
Get rid of this.
Bit of luck there that their stone hung on after that takeout shot over curled.
Control.
But with no guards. Yellow looking to fire right back.
Yeah.
And remove the shot red.
Anna, can you push?
Sweepers on it hard, trying to hold that line.
And up.
This stone is starting to really move.
All right, off.
And it is going to over curl.
Try to get.
Draw here.
Whatever, guard.
Drop
The
8.
last one was just a 3 guard. Definitely. Yeah, no. So I really need back 8. More like back 8 here.
Red with an opportunity to put up a guard. Because they know if they don't, then another yellow stone is going to come flying in to take out that shot rock.
I just kind of want to be in front.
Pretty good. Nice shot, Meg. Good read.
Redstone coming in, settling all the way back
That works.
against the other red. Not a guard, but does put them in a position of having 3 scoring stones. Red without hammer, they only need 1
Either one of
in
these
order to
gotta
take
go.
the points for this end. Yellow with hammer needs to take over positioning here. They need 2 scoring rocks.
Line's great. Be in, not out. Needs to move a lot.
Red giving them some backing,
Tom, maybe push it a little bit.
and they're just trying to draw in
Yeah, all right.
and take control of the button.
I think she's wide. No. Stay. I think we got the one we wanted.
Tapping against the shot reds, rolling a bit far to the left. Red will maintain shot position.
I'll give you more ice.
Top 4.
But yellow finally getting a stone in the house.
Never, never. Looks good.
Okay. Okay. Sweep.
Everything great.
Sweep. Sweep. Got it. Come on.
Perfect.
Red trying to take control of the front of the house here.
Got it.
Sweepers carrying that all the way into the house.
Great sweep.
Very nice. Puts red back in 2. Scoring position 1 and 2. But that button is wide open. Still plenty of room for yellow to get in and outcount those red rocks.
Al. Yeah. All right, we'll stop it. Thankfully, I don't think that's a rock we want anyway.
I honestly don't care if it's like fighting or not. I just kind of want them over here.
Here,
Yeah.
ideally.
Ideally, yeah.
All right.
Maybe like here.
A little bit heavy from yellow. Coming around into the back of the 12-foot.
Top 4. Top 8.
Yeah, that way you have to
Okay. Line's pretty good.
Red sails another rock into the house, using their own red as backing. Doesn't really change the state of the house, though. Still 2 shot reds. Again, yellow desperately needing to get some scoring rocks if they're going to have a chance to pick up any points this end.
Move, here it comes. Yeah. Yeah, hard. All the way, bring it. Doing it.
Sweepers working hard, and they do bring that yellow into shot position. But tapping on the red, it will not curl behind. Going to be out and a bit exposed. Bit of deliberation from the red team here.
I think if we come this way and just try and get tight enough.
They just need 1 point
I like that better than
for the steal. But with so many rocks in the back of the house, the angles are tricky for how to dislodge this yellow. Hitting that yellow over on the left side at all will send it careening back into their own reds, and it'll just jam up and possibly maintain shot position. They want to make sure to hit this over on the right side, sending that yellow out the back of the house. Here comes that heavy throw.
Don't run. No. It's good. On its own.
Gets the hit and does clear the yellow.
Nice shot.
Rolling out the far right side.
That was just on the field.
This changes the game yet again. Red only sitting 1 shot rock. Yellow with an opportunity to take out that shot red and sit 2.
Yeah, it's gonna move so much. I like it. You just gotta get the line, then we'll just shoot the roll. All right.
Okay. Same ice. A little bit harder. We're gonna run it.
Yellow looking to take out this red, but they definitely want to stick around.
Yes, sweet. All right, up. You got it. You got the shooter.
Very nice. A beautiful draw, beautiful takeout. And that will dislodge that shot red, sending it out the back, and that yellow rolling under cover. Yellow sitting 1, potentially 2. The second rock is hard to say. Here's the final redstone for end number 3. They're just looking to take out that shot yellow.
You know the drill. Center guard.
Got a curl. Sweep.
Sweeper's trying to maintain that line.
Stay on it all the way, right to the rock. Right to the rock.
And they will get a hit and a roll.
Nice shot, Nick.
And red takes over shot position.
All right, Ben.
Difficult position for the yellow team. They need 2 in order to pick up the skins for this end. They're eyeing this yellow to see if it is even possible to pick up those points. Even if they don't,
Make sure it's up.
letting the red team pick up 2 from them is not an option. So at the very least, getting their stone into shot position
Nice, Ben.
Top house.
will allow those points to carry over into the second end and give them a chance to pick them up in end number 4. At the very least, yellow needs to be in shot position. If they can somehow dislodge multiple reds and pick up 2, that would be the best for them. Here is the hammer
Good play.
on sheet C.
It's the pinch harder.
Tiny bit.
Yep. Sweet.
Practically the same.
And we got 1.
One more, a little more. Then go.
And rolling in center.
You get a chance to take it out.
Not able to dislodge both reds. But I see them indicating that the yellow rock is further in. That would mean that yellow has managed to defer those points to end number 4. No points awarded in end number 3, but now end number 4 going to be worth a total of 4 for whichever team can pick them up.
That looks good. Wait only. How's wait?
Looking over on a sheet D, they have begun their 4th end. A tie game of 2-2 between Team Schmidt and Team Mitchell.
Great.
Where do you want to go? See you on, Jeff.
Probably.
You go this way?
Yeah.
Red has taken up an early position. In the 4-foot and the 12-foot.
Nice line. How's the weight? Line's good.
It looks like the red team did score in end number 3, which means our yellow team has the hammer
Right, I know.
for this end, and they are the ones looking to get 2 points in order to pick up 2 points for end number 4.
One try. Same line. Okay.
Where is it?
How's wait?
As a reminder, we do have some upcoming events.
Don't touch
at the Triangle Curling Club later in January. On January 6th and 7th, we have the Triangle Junior Bond Spiel. And on January 13th, we have our second annual Triangle Brewers Charity Spiel, where teams are comprised of local brewers and local curlers competing in a one-day charity event where the winning team will get the pot towards the charity of their choice. So come check that out.
Out the way! Shot. Push it.
Red looking for the raise, and they get a very nice contact on their own red, retaking shot position.
Never, don't touch. You got plenty.
Don't come back. It's okay. Real close.
Yellow looking, gets the gap, but with a little bit too much. And it will carry all the way through after threading that needle with a little bit too much weight.
T-line.
Okay.
Swing! All right. House away! All right, off. It's angry to your friend.
The red team looking to plug that gap.
No.
They gotta get it over the hog line first.
Come down in it.
Great sweeping from the red team, just getting over the hog. And that will cover that center line.
If you're comfortable, control. It's control.
Very high though, plenty of space to maneuver around.
Never.
Yellow looking to dislodge this guard and open up the house.
Same thing, Ed.
And we get the hit, and both stones will roll out of play.
Bang, just a little bit lighter. I need top four.
I just want to sweep it.
All right, same weight.
Red rock now exposed.
Now you gotta go.
And the red team looking to replace that guard.
Back over line. For line.
Stone is coming in a little bit hot. Looks like it will carry all the way into the house. Ooh, and able to be swept out the back. Missed opportunity from red to protect their shot rock. Yellow has a chance to get it out of here before red has another chance to defend.
Right, it's fine. Real good. Great shot.
Here comes the release. Sweeper staying close, but they're having a hard time keeping up with it. And we get the hit. But that yellow rock rolling out as well. Yellow taking over control of the house with that 12-foot biter. Red looking to draw in behind the guards. And red just needing to steal anything at all in order to pick up the skins from this end. Here comes that red draw. Again, just trying to retake control of the house. Sweepers are getting on it. They want to get that as deep as possible. They will not be able to get it all the way into the house. Yellow maintains control with one counting stone.
I'm fine going that way. That way we got two rolls.
Later on in the year, as a reminder, we have the GNCC Open Championship here at the Triangle Curling Club on March 21st to 24th. And then, of course, we have our annual Carolina Classic Bond Spiel, April 18th to 21st. Back to our game here. Still a wide open house. Yellow with an opportunity to draw around the guards and be sitting two.
Nice shot.
Sweepers trying to carry the stone as far as they can. But running a little late. And not able to get into the house. Does cover that line that red was looking to use for their own draw. So now they have options. Do they attempt to draw in around the guards, or they have a raise opportunity on the red they just threw? Is the final stone for Team Mitchell in end number 4. Looking to get into shot position for a chance to steal.
Yellow or the red? I mean, it's narrow, but yeah, if you turn around. All right, then here we go.
Coming in with a bit more weight. And tapping off the yellow. Ooh, sending that yellow almost, almost into the house, but it is skirted by and removed. Unable to get into the house. Yellow is sitting 1. With the hammer, yellow has to get this stone in the house in order to pick up those two skins for the end.
All right, Ben, somewhere in the house.
Lots of space. Anywhere in the house will work. Here comes the hammer. Sweeper's getting on it. They want to make sure he gets all the way to the house.
It's fine. No.
Sweeper staying on it.
It's gonna be back.
They got it. They got it. Oh my goodness, just shy from the house. So with only one scoring yellow rock, those points from end number 4 will be deferred to end number 5. So the score remains tied at 2 apiece, but with a big 4-point end coming up.
Don't touch.
Looking back on sheet A, with the red team with a commanding 4-0 lead.
Do it again, Ben.
And a very, very complicated house. Yellow sitting shot rock with red number 2 and a 3-way tie for the 3rd position.
And inside.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Making it easier to understand where we are.
Yellow with the hammer, needing to take a second counting rock.
Top house.
Sweeper's trying to bring this yellow rock in. But it will not be enough. So with yellow with hammer at only one counting rock, those points will also be deferred to end number 5. So we have 2 big 4-point ends for end number 5.
I like the line.
Actually, we're seeing deferred points on sheet B as well.
Where is it?
3 games, all with deferred 4-point ends coming up right here as we enter the second half of our first draw.
Great weight.
Hit and roll.
Fighter would be great.
As a reminder, if you are just tuning in, this is our New Year's point spiel at the Triangle Curling Club. We have 2 live streams ongoing.
Never, never. Yes, sweep. Diving.
2 live streams on our YouTube channel. One showing all 4 sheets, so you can watch your favorite curler. And then our second stream here, where I am jumping around to each game to bring you some of the highlights.
Top 8.
Oh, no, third, that was where you Okay. Look at right here. I need it.
yes,
I think so.
yes.
Away.
Okay.
Yes.
Try to push. Sweet bag! Even so you can get it now, guys. Really.
Let's sit right here.
All right, try it again. Never needs to curl.
As our teams get up their initial stones for end number 5, I'd like to remind folks that we do have a number of Learn to Curl classes coming up. We have evening sessions, January 2nd through 5th, and a morning Learn to Curl on January 2nd. That's tomorrow. So register at trianglecurling.com if there are spots available.
That would have been a good shot.
Tommy!
Back line.
Red taking the button and the back of the house. Yellow with split guards. But there is a big gap in the middle. Yellow looking to dislodge that shot red right here. Sweepers on this stone right away for line.
Want it right here.
They got to get around that guard.
Looks like it's all there. It ain't going right. Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Shot over curling,
Okay, sorry.
careening into their own guard.
All right, stay on it.
And the red rock remains untouched. This gives red an opportunity for that guard.
Throw that same weight. Hey, bump this one back just a touch. Same weight. Throw like T-line weight. Come on, Jeremy. Work wide. Come on, Jeremy. Hold it out there.
Give me control.
Over and up. Over and up.
Just want to keep this nice and center. Sweepers carrying that stone. It's over curling a little bit. Going to tap into that yellow. Offers some protection, but there is still enough space if yellow wants to take another swing at that stone on the button. Rather than a takeout, they are calling for this freeze. Just want to get around the guard and rest right on that button. Sweepers trying to hold the line. Trying to get around that guard, and they do. Skip coming in, trying to get that stone as far into the house as possible. It will settle in the 12-foot in the third scoring position.
Gotta curl way over.
Sweet!
Once again, the red calling for more guards. Stone coming in a little heavy.
So you get one more ice.
And it's going to rest against their own red, giving them a little bit of separation, but a total of 3 counting rocks. Still, that those 2 stones on the button are exposed. Yellow does have a chance to dislodge both, potentially removing them both from the board.
Nice shot, Hal.
Here comes that yellow rock with plenty of heat. It's starting to curl.
Control.
And we get a hit.
Just want to tap this up.
Red to red to red.
Not much more than
A very good result for the yellow team, taking out 1 red and forcing that other out of shot position. Yellow is exposed if red wants to go 1 for 1. Here comes that red. Sweepers going hard. Going hard for line. That stone's starting to curl in. Oh, and it will collide with the 12-foot yellow. Overcurling just enough. And yellow gets to maintain shot position. With red being second. And then yellow being third and red fourth. We have changed tune entirely. Now yellow looking for the guards. Yellow rock over curling slightly. Pushing a red up into a biting position. But they do get that coverage they were looking for. We are seeing quite a lot of curl in this ice. There might be enough room to get around the guards and make contact with that shot yellow. Red is debating it right now.
Yeah. Let's actually try back 8. All right. Top 12-ish.
Looks like that is the call. They got to get around the guard and make contact with that shot yellow. Here comes the release. Needs his sweepers to hold that line. And do they get around the guard? No, they get a little bit of contact. And that red will ricochet off to the right side of the house. Ooh, getting swept out the back. That does open up the center of the house. But yellow with a chance to defend again. Four stones left in end number 5.
Where are we? Okay, go ahead. You can go.
Red team with hammer. Meaning that red team needs 2 stones in scoring position to pick up 4 points, to pick up that deferred 2. Yellow only needing to steal 1 for a big 4-point swing and get them back in the game. Yellow just looking for a guard to defend their shot stone.
You want to try to run back, or do you want to try to draw into here? Heavy draw. I don't know if we have the space.
It takes 2 shots to get that one out.
Yeah.
Sweeper staying close.
I think the run back here will get it out. The unfun shot.
And this stone will settle just over the hog. And right on the center line. Quite a large gap between the guards and that shot yellow. There is enough room should they want to curl at it again. Red looking for the position they want to get that hit.
Yeah.
Skip and Vice making their final deliberations. once again. The red team looking to curl around all those guards and get enough contact on the yellow to dislodge it from shot position.
On their spine. I just don't want to hit it. So, like anywhere up here.
Here comes the stone. Heavy release. Needs to get around the guard, but still make contact with that yellow. That stone needs to curl.
Hammer's the worst.
Starting to slow down, and it's coming in, and it does get a hit.
Down Broadway, in front of the house.
But was it enough? Not quite. Not quite enough to get that yellow out of shot position. Instead moves it further behind the guards.
Wait only. Hey, just in case, get close.
It is a very well protected yellow rock, which is perfect for the yellow team. Without hammer, they just need one scoring stone to pick up the 2 points for this end and the 2 deferred points from the previous end.
No, that was a 40-second.
Final yellow stone and end number 5. Again, just looking
Yes, wait!
to defend.
Up, top.
As long as their Yellowstone stays put, they will pick up those 4 points. One last guard coming in for the yellow team.
Is it over?
Sweeper's trying to work hard to get that over the hog.
Stop. You're not getting out of here.
And it will not quite have enough on it. They're going to remove that yellow from play.
Try it again. I'll give you more ice.
This one at all? This one. How much?
And here is the hammer
Like a higher.
for the red team. They are looking for any way to dislodge this shot yellow, even if they can't pick up a score this end. If they can at the very least defer those points yet again into a 6-point N6, that is much better than allowing the yellow team to pick up 4. They need to dislodge that shot yellow any way possible.
Wait only.
Your aim here. Reset your aim.
They are looking
It's got to curl.
at their possibilities. They could angle run back of their red into the yellow, a difficult shot. There do not appear to be any gaps.
Help her out.
Big enough for a stone to sneak through. Another option is to run back a yellow onto yellow. As long as those both peel out and the reds remain.
Take it out.
Looks like that's what they're going for. A run back of the yellow
Give me control.
to hit off center on the shot yellow. And then having both of them roll out. Oh, changing their mind again.
Yes, sweep.
Just looking for the draw.
Hard sweep.
Drew out of the button. Out counting the yellow. And deferring those points yet again. Let's see if they can get it.
Little more ice, little more weight.
You're good, you're good.
Here comes the final stone. Sheet A and number 5.
Interference.
Stone needs to be shot. Coming in a little heavy. Getting the brakes off their own red, but rolling behind yellow. With the steal, picking up the 2 skins for this end and the 2 deferred skins from the previous end. A big 4-point swing for the yellow team, giving us a tie game.
3, 4, 5, and 6 are 2-point ends. There we go.
Moving on to sheet B.
Give me control. I need more weight.
With the red team picking up the deferred points from end number 4, giving them a 5-3 advantage in end number 6.
Don't touch it.
Control.
Just out of reach.
Man, out the way.
Come in. Help it. Yep.
D-line.
Yes! It feels light to me. Control. It felt like a back line. That was pretty downwind.
Couple of ricochets here on sheet B. Yellow sitting in positions 1 and 2. And looking for a guard.
What's the guard?
Just wanting to maintain protection on the left side of the sheet there.
All right, up. Guarding there.
Yeah, that's good.
Curling a little bit center.
D-line. Good shot. Back 4.
Try to throw like back house-ish. A little less than the last one.
Red team here. Looking to take control of the house. They're going for a raise here. Right on that center red. Sweepers trying to maintain stone momentum. They're going to get that hit. And not quite enough to take over shot position. But now 3 red 12-foot biters can definitely be a factor later on. The yellow trying to come down the opposite side of the sheet. Draw around the guards and take This stone coming a little bit narrow. Going to tap off the red. Not quite enough to
I'd rather not drag it over.
ends up with another red biter on the 12-foot.
If I'm narrow and hit this guy,
You want to hit the front one?
yeah.
Red finally looking to take out some of these counting yellow rocks. Looking for a wide takeout shot here.
No, Ben, you will not sweep this. Just stay on one. This will be fast. Two. Doesn't coming in a while, so we're not gonna have you.
Same weight, you just won't be on.
Here comes that red, looking a little narrow. Gonna crack off the yellow and then get a raise, but with a little bit too much. And that red is gonna go all the way through.
No, split it. I don't want one like a 3 here.
Yellow maintains position with shot stones 1 and 2.
Send that game. Control. You can see a tiny bit of that, right?
Again, they're less concerned. They can either guard or try and put another stone in up on the other side. After that attempted takeout, looks like they are opting for the guard instead.
Jeremy! Hard! 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 Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! Yes!
Hard, force them to do a draw.
Great shot!
Which after that takeout,
Sweepers going hard. This stone is out in some frosty ice. They are going to have to go pretty hard if they want to get this over the hog, but not quite enough.
Shot 2 is
They're going to have to remove that stone from play.
Yeah.
And that leaves the red with another opportunity for a takeout if they want to go for it.
As long as we're over, we're okay.
That one's probably the most
Okay,
complicated,
Kaden?
but guarantees the point, right? Because if we were to put it here, there's not much I can do. Cool. They have a run in there. We could take this out. If I hit, as long as I hit and spill, it's an open house.
2 stones left to be played in end of number 6 here on Sheet B.
Jeremy! Yes, line! Yes, line!
This final red rock. He's trying to figure out
Yeah! I don't know if I yes, Jeremy! Yes, Jeremy!
draw or takeout.
Roll, man. Roll. No, take out. Yep. Right here. I'm going to throw a little bit less weight because I want to hit on the inside. Great sweep, guys. That's a good line, Tom. That's not bad. Less weight, though. You still want the guard, right?
Yeah, 2. Back to center. Yeah, for line. Yes, for line. For line. Yes, for sure, for line. Whoa. Gotta come back a bit. might overthrow it.
In there. I need to right there. Nose it, or you hit the
Just hit the broom, man. You got this. Yes, Lord! Get out of here. Yep. Come back. Up. Push. Push.
We have hammer now. Or we could make Jeff ball the rocks.
I mean, that's the same time.
Pardon the interruption there. Bit of technical issues. We needed to fix a few names on the sheets. That has been corrected.
Center guard.
Let's take a look over at sheet C. Still in end number 6.
Never.
Yes, sweep.
And just a hair off. Not getting that takeout on the yellow rock.
All right, Dan, give me that. Chris, center guard. How's the weight? I think probably needs a little bit.
Red is shot yellow, number 2.
This one looks like it can get play, guys.
Yellow needs to find a way to get two rocks in scoring position. They are going to pick up some points in this first draw.
About half of one length.
Okay. Draw behind.
Top 12?
What?
What do you want here? I don't care if you do this. But ideally, it's higher. Double.
Here comes that yellow rock looking to draw around. All the guards and get onto the button.
Beautiful. Great.
All right, then. Top 4.
Coming to rest against their own
A
yellow.
little bit harder in that one.
And giving them positions 2 and 3.
And a little push.
That red rock is very well guarded with two layers of guards.
The lean of optimism. Yeah.
Try it again. Get a different person.
Little inside.
Top house. I'll give you less ice.
Red looking simply for a takeout. Get one less yellow out of the house.
Never. Don't touch. Don't touch. Don't touch it. Papa, pick your broom off the ground.
And we have a hit. And a very nice double takeout. Both of those yellow rocks. Hammer from the yellow team here. On sheet C. Again, even if they can't have two rocks in scoring position, they can take over shot rock and defer those points. They're looking for a draw with enough momentum to dislodge that shot red.
Great line, babe. Back line weak.
That top 8 weight.
Here comes this hammer. Looking to defer those 2 points to end number 7. And it get in enough. And it's going to hang out.
Needs to curl, needs to curl.
And this will give red a steal.
Yep.
And they will pick up the 2 points from end number 6.
Perfect.
Right. Come on, sweet. Was he in off too flat? T-line. Your line was perfect.
All teams gearing up for end number 7.
This one feels a bit like me, man. What do you think?
Ends 7 and 8 with 3 points apiece.
Maybe not, maybe not. It is spinning. I don't think I'm going to Yeah, it's not. It's heavy again.
In this skins format.
Center guard.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Top 4? Yeah. Yeah. No, you can go. Okay. Beautiful. We were all wrong. We're right.
Wait only, wait only.
You want to throw a hit?
Red Rock coming to rest in the forefoot. And yellow looking to remove it from play. They have got to pick up some points. And that means no reds in the house.
Normal, baby.
Yellow Rock curling a bit wide. It is not going to dislodge that red.
Still here. Yep. Right here. Yes. Touch left.
And red with a chance to put him guard.
Sweet, Dad. Gotta get around this guard. We did. All right, off. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Got girl.
Red Rock coming in. Sweepers keeping it company.
Lock it up.
Don't touch it.
But they're just going to let it settle on its own.
Up 4. Wait. That one, yeah, that's like just one.
Coming into the house, coming right next to the other red.
Do it again. A little bit more hand on this one. You got it?
Yeah, sweet. Touchdown.
And wasting no time calling for the takeout. This time looking to get both.
Take the piss off the guard's hand.
A bit more weight.
Or not.
It's moving.
Come and bring it in.
And that's starting to come over. It'll get at least one. Let's see what it can get. Nice hit on the shot red. And it will roll to the side nicely. Yellow taking over shot position.
Right here.
Frozen against that red. It'll make it difficult to remove that yellow. A very nice result.
Yeah, top 8, top 4.
Top 8, top 4. Yeah, you can throw up weight. Can you throw up weight?
Yes, yes!
No,
Let's try it. Where's
Red looking to take control of the center of the house.
Off, babe, off, off. Yes. Anna, those were two stellar shots.
Line looks good.
Nice. Woo!
Right here. Yeah, I think so.
Center nicely. Sweepers trying to bring it into the house. And they will. They'll get into that 12-foot.
You got Baby! Top 12.
Yellow looking to draw behind. Get a second stone in shot position. Sweepers staying close. Stone starting to curl in. It's going to be a little light. And just tap on that red. Center line control, but still only one shot stone for the yellow team on sheet C.
Buff the head. D-line.
Take out her girl. Draw. I like the draw. Because worst case, if I draw successfully, we're probably sitting 1 and we go to the last end and go for it all.
Yeah, well, it's got to come back a bit.
But I think I want to do that.
Red looking to shake things up here.
Really keep hanging out here.
Yep.
Getting a hit on this shot yellow.
I would rather take this and be up here than be.
Sweepers trying to hold that line, but it's looking to be a raise on the red instead, and it will put it up into shot position. A very nice raise.
Board weight. Hit and roll. Board weight.
Okay, I wonder what you're doing.
Shot red not completely covered. There is space to get a hit on it, and that is the call. Looking to come around the side and dislodge that shot red. Sweepers on it early. Trying to hold that line and get around the yellow. It's careening onto the yellow instead. And the yellow going to go straight through the gap and out the back. Not the result they were looking for.
Yes.
No, the line was great. I put it to her. It was still going to hit that rock.
You can take that out.
Red without hammer only needs to steal 1 to pick up 3 points. And they are once again trying to defend. Sweeping on this one early. Trying to get it as deep as they can. They've got it over the hog, and it's going to come center.
Hit this again.
Not a big impact. Fat stone.
He moves the line at the end.
Looking to catch the very edge of this shot red. This is a very narrow shot. Trying to just sneak by the guard and get that contact. Sweepers on it early. Trying to maintain that line. And they get hit on the yellow and the split. Both stones rolling out. That does open up the center line.
Guard it up. Draw or hit.
Red looking for that guard.
Which way should I draw? If I draw, I'm going this way. I don't know if there's more room for error.
That's great, actually.
Looking to guard up the opposite side of the center line.
It's gotta come over a bit. I don't think we need. I don't
Just protect their shot rock.
No, it's really gonna dive. See if we get a rub.
Coming in.
Yeah.
And going to over curl slightly and get all the way to the right side of center. This is going to give yellow another opportunity to make contact with this shot red rock. About half exposed. Let's see if this time they can get a piece of it. Wants to curl quite a bit. It's going to get there. Sweeper's trying to push it over.
All the way, you're doing it. You're doing it.
Let's see if they can get enough of it. And they do. We get contact on the red, pushing it to the back of the house. Very nice hit. And yellow retakes shot position.
Now we get out of the way and let them. All right, Ben, clean that rock. You're going to go first.
It should bury it.
Yeah, I saw mine, so yeah. Nice shot, Tom.
Red looking to retake control of the house.
Wait only.
With this draw around the guards.
Oh, he looks at it anyway.
Top four is great. Wait only. I think it's here, but I'll trust you guys.
Wait a minute. Let's get a little
You're
distance
there. You're
on
fine.
it.
You're fine. You're fine.
Sweeper's trying to bring it in. They are around the guards. And a beautiful result right inside the 4-foot. Behind the guards. And red is able to retake control of the house.
Yeah, last one I had.
With an excellent draw. Yellow looking to follow it. With enough to move that red out of the way.
Same thing, Ben. Just a little bit more.
Tiny bit.
Benchmark. Yeah, stay on it. No, they're not.
Third to last stone. For this end, they are looking to curl around these guards and hit that shot red. It's starting to come in. Ooh, and a very nice hit. Dislodging the shot red again. And yellow once again, has control of the house.
Never.
2 stones left in end number 7. Red has one more chance to retake control of the house. Red looking for another beautiful draw. Right onto the button. Here it comes. Oh, my mistake. Looks like they're going for this hit instead. Just want to get some of that yellow out of the house.
Great shot.
Oh, gets the beautiful roll onto the button.
Wait only.
Last stone for Team Yellow. They are sitting in the second shot position. If they can hit this red and maintain shot rock, they could pick up these 3 points.
One more ice. Stick. Your line was straight. I didn't get no ice.
They just need a similar shot to the last one. Get around these guards and make solid contact with that red, but it has to curl a whole lot for that to happen. And here we go. Final rock for end number 7 on sheet C here at our New Year's Day Bonspiel. Sweepers are on it. They're trying to get around these guards. And they do get a bit of contact, almost a strip there. And that gives red the steal for end number 7. Well, let's keep moving and see what is going down over on sheet D.
So what? So we
Looks like this is the final stone for end number 7. Red with shot position. Yellow in second. And with deferred points from the previous end, this is a 5-point stone right here.
Where is it? No!
Needs to come in and dislodge that shot red. Can it get in enough? And we've got the hit, but it careens in onto the other yellow. Red maintains control of the house.
Stop 4!
And with that steal, Red will pick up both the 3 points from end 7 and the 2 deferred points from end number 6. With a big 5-point swing. as we get into the final end. Not enough time on the clock for sheet C to continue.
Same thing, kid. What you back for?
Just tie even more, kiddo.
And sheet D as well. Not enough time on the clock for a full end. We're going to jump back to A. It looks like they are doing skips rocks closest to the button. So they're taking some measurements. To go to B, which is able to finish out their final end. Red trying to bring this rock into shot position, and they are able to get it. Just hanging on to the back of the forefoot. And with looking at the scoreboard, I see points deferred 1 and 6 and 7. That would mean there's a total of 8 skins riding on this end. Yellow trying to hit this gap, but over curling and coming into contact with the guards. Red maintains shot position with yellow as number 2.
Our whole life is that rough. There's ways to it. I get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I want to be anywhere in here.
Yellow with hammer.
If I'm here, even better. But that's
So red just needs 1 point for the steal, for the 8-point steal. Yellow needing 2 scoring rocks to take all those deferred points. Red looking to plug this hole over on the right side. Prevent yellow from getting in towards the button.
I just need it for
Okay.
I think you gotta go. You gotta go.
sweeping. I'll call line.
Here comes that red rock. Again, trying to just plug this gap. Scoop it on it, trying to get it as close to the house as possible, but this stone is curling center. And it is just going to join its brethren in the 12-foot. Now that does give them a bit more coverage with a tiny bit of a roll. But the gap remains if yellow wants to try and get in down the right side.
Nick, nice shot. So Nick, 14 to 4.
Skip stones over on CD. Measurements being taken.
We got the 4 in the last one, which is 14. Oh, so 13.
All right. Oh, okay. So come right through that hole. Maybe draw. Okay.
No points left behind, which means if there's not time to play a full end, it comes down to a draw to the button for all the marbles. Back to sheet B. Looking to hit this gap and dislodge the shot red.
And get something in.
And curling late.
Good dodge.
And pushing another red rock up into the house. Out counting that yellow. Red now sitting 2. And a lot of business in the front of the house.
They can run that back.
One last stone
They can take this out.
from our red team. The timer has run out for this first draw.
Either push a third in, make it a
2
mess,
stones left to play.
or we throw a high guard.
As a reminder, we are playing skins rules, and we have points deferred from ends 6 and 7. 2 points from end 6, 3 points from end 7, and 3 points from end 8. So this round will determine which team gets 8 points tacked onto their existing scores. Final deliberations for the red team. They are looking to get this steal and take the points home. Yellow with the chance, even if with their final stone, if they can defer the points again, which would result in skips rocks to the button. Final red stone coming down the sheet. And it is going to make some contact with the guards and cover that raise potential for that left side yellow. Final stone for the yellow team, Team Reed. Red sitting, shot rock, and number 2. But if yellow can get a stone in play into shot position, they can defer those 8 points into a skip stone situation. Looks like they are opting for a double raise. To hit red to yellow and slide that yellow rock up into the house, into the 4-foot to maintain shot position. Not an easy shot. Here comes that last stone.
It's got to curl in a little bit. Come on, curl in, curl in.
It's starting to curl.
Yep, yep.
Red to yellow. But will it be enough? The vices are taking a look at it now. Does it outcount the red? It does not look like it does. Red will get the steal, and they will get the deferred 8 skins. And with that, the first draw for the Triangle Curling New Year's Spiel wraps up. We are going to take a pause here for lunch, and then we will be back at 2 o'clock for the second draw. And we will see with all the matchups will be ready at 2. See you in a bit.